I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Hi, I'm Luke Ryan for JoBlo.com and welcome to Top 5 Movie Mistakes. Whether it's Casablanca or Jack and Jill, in every movie, somewhere along the way, someone has screwed up. This time we're going to be looking at Luc Besson's first foray into big-budget science fiction, The Fifth Element. With wondrous visuals, inspired production design, and at the time in 1997, some pretty damn impressive visual effects, the film was a big hit. But did it escape the classic pitfalls that practically every film ever has succumbed to? The ageless classic, the movie mistake. Let's find out. Number 5. When these two cops are getting a couple of golden menus at a mid-air McDonald's drive-thru, something is amiss with this scene. See if you can spot it.
All units, assist in pursuit of yellow cab, level 10.
Unit 47, we're on the way. As soon as we finish lunch.
2 golden menus.
Thank you.
I'm too old, too tired, and too hungry to go chasing some hot rod.
Thank you so much.
And I'm definitely too thirsty.
Did you catch it? Well, when we cut inside the car, there appears to be a key or some other small object on top of the food. When the golden menus are handed over, there's nothing there, and when we cut back outside of the car, they promptly disappear. Usually these little details bother me, but I'm more intrigued to know what the hell that thing was and why it was there in the first place when it only exists in that one shot of the film. Number 4. Once again we're going to take a quick look at this scene that sees Leeloo coming face to face with General Monroe. See if you spot the mistake.
If you want out, you're going to have to learn to develop those communication skills. General alert.
How about this time? I'd be surprised if you did spot it, as it's a real blink and you'll miss it mistake, but nevertheless, just before Leeloo punches through the glass, you can clearly see where it's been pre-cut to guarantee a nice break. Number 3. In the opening scene of the film, a group of aliens arrive at an ancient Egyptian temple in the early 1900s in search of the mythical Fifth Element, which had been undisturbed for thousands of years. As you can imagine, the 4 elemental objects in the room are caked in dust, along with the central object in the room that contains the Fifth Element. Except... yeah, that object that was left untouched for thousands of years just happens to have some fingerprints on it. What can I say? Idle crew hands are the movie mistake devil's workshop.
My favorite.
Number 2. Just after Bruce Willis's Corbin Dallas and Leeloo escape from the police, there's something that struck me as odd about this shot. There appears to be something moving that isn't there. A ghost maybe. Or, to concede a much more likely explanation, the reflection of a crew member in the glass. I get that you need a crew to make a film, but do they have to be stood right in front of reflective materials when a shot from a movie is actually being filmed? Number 1. The scene where Leeloo jumps from a building into the frenetic airbound traffic of New York City is positively riddled with mistakes. First of all, when Leeloo holds up her hands, they're covered in soot, as you can imagine, seen as she just crawled through a pipe to get to the outside of the building. But just moments later, when she ends up in Corbin's taxi, her hands are magically clean again. Also, when the police scan her face, the shot they take doesn't match the actual footage at all. And finally, just before she jumps, she hits a dead end in the form of an elevator on the outside of a building. The police arrive, and she jumps, and yeah, no elevator.
If you want something done, do it yourself.
In fact, not only is there no elevator, the buildings and environment have completely changed. Now, I mostly kid about these mistakes, hey, we're all human, but how on earth it seeped through to the final film with a completely different backdrop, I'll never understand.
I am very disappointed!
This has been Luke Ryan for JoBlo.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Top 5 Movie Mistakes.